created the tier list for the brand new era JETA mode at New State Mobile. In this video I will rate all the existing characters, look at the abilities and tell you why I've rated them in my way. So if you're curious about the best character for the brand new mode at New State Mobile, definitely stay tuned and watch this video until the end. And with that said, thank you everybody for being here again, really appreciate it. And if you like those type of content, definitely smash the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to not miss any future guide about New State Mobile. Before we hop into the thematic, a little bit of a disclaimer. Right next to me you already can see the tier list. This tier list is most likely based on my own impression and opinion, so your opinion might differ from it. Furthermore, I have had for sure a look which characters are being played the most and your feedback on the Discord servers and under the videos. So if you have some different opinion, definitely write it down below in the comment section and I will adapt to it and will look into it. Furthermore, for sure with every update we may see some buffs and nerfs, new characters added, so we will definitely change this tier list in the future. At first we got their Project Red from the Justice faction. When not holding a weapon, increases movement speed, parkour speed and jump height. That is a passive ability which sounds pretty good because the new mode is pretty fast paced and everything that buffs your speed or makes you jump higher, move faster, whatever, would help you in general. But I have the feeling that the passive skill is not too crazy. It is definitely good, but combining it together with the skills from Red, like the auto smoke whenever he gets knocked, or the smoke screen, which applies their 3 smoke grenades when you use it. It has a cooldown of 35 milliseconds and we all can agree with the shield and all those bullets being shot in the new mode, it is not too helpful since we are just spraying those smokes and most likely knocking down then Red anyway, and his movement speed is just not fast enough to apply those smokes and then just run away. For example, if he would apply those smokes and would turn into invisibility for like 3 seconds and can run away, or making no sound steps or whatever, that would be definitely a very nice ability to use, but with 3 smokes alone it can be used as a support, but I guess you guys would agree that it is not too good to use. What are your thoughts on it? Should he be buffed? I think so. As next we are looking at Plocker. And you're maybe thinking, Stormi, you're crazy, why you place Plocker there in the lowest tier? There is a specific reason. At the beginning of the new mode I've played that character a lot and I really liked it. But honestly, the main ability, called Untouchable. Player becomes invincible for 5 seconds, cannot fire while invincible. That sounds pretty good. 5 seconds in my opinion might be not enough. Maybe a buff here would help already, but one major thing I don't like at this character is that he is not holding any gun after the ultimate runs out of time. So you have to manually switch to a gun, which is pretty hard to time, and then you can start shooting in again. The only good thing is that you regain, or the cooldown timer starts to run up for your shield. So if you can postpone getting hit a little bit later as well, you gain quite a good amount of shield back, but comparing this ability to the other characters, it's not too good. Furthermore, he got his own passive skill, Rock Steady, slightly reduces bullet spread while using ADS, and I couldn't feel it that much, and that's why I'm not thinking his own abilities are too crazy. The GLC passive ability is definitely nice because you're getting unlimited ammo, and especially if you're a starter, that might help you because getting your way into the game with the different ammunition, carrying enough ammunition, that should definitely help you to carry enough ammunition and eliminate those enemies. But for me, this character is not better than the C tier. Moving over to the B tier, the slightly better heroes, where we got Sam Barry. Yes, Sam Barry for me is not the best character to use. It is really helpful as a supportive character since Brothers in Arms, his active skill causes that you heal up with your teammates. This is definitely pretty useful, but in the current state I don't think it is too good. The heal is pretty fast, but in my opinion not fast enough, or the amount of heal is not high enough. Why do I think so? Because of the big shields. Just think on it. We can shield up a very high amount and then 100 HP, because that is the gap where he would heal your teammates and himself, is not too crazy. Heals all teammates within a certain range for 10 seconds. This recovery effect is applied gradually. And that is not enough. With all those big shields, they can be more worse than just Defector. This guy can heal you. Qualified to Survive is his passive skill, and it provides a level 3 helmet at the start of the game by default. Well, helmets are pretty common on the ground, and yes, you are getting less damage if you carry a level 3 helmet, that's definitely true, but I have found pretty often a level 3 or 4 helmet in the packages, so that is nothing which is so crazy that it gives you an advantage in the late game. Additionally, we got the shield, which covers you from damage anyway, so for my personal feeling, the level 3 helmet is not too crazy. A level 4 one, yeah, that would have been better, hard to find, and would have given you some further advantage, especially in the early game. The new state passive ability is a really nice one. It might have caused that I would place him a little bit higher, since it provides a level 1 plasma shield by default, so 100 plus the 100 shield at the match start already, and one additional redeployment. That is the best character to hot drop, because you have that one additional redeployment in the time, and you get that shield right at the beginning as well as the level 3 helmet. That all together made him good, and for me it was hard. Should I place him into the A tier or B tier? They are so close to each other. I still think P tier should be fine, because it could get some slight buffs to make it even better and comparable to the best characters, but it was not more than the B tier for my own opinion. Jumping over into the A tier, we got there Dante. Dante is for sure from the Dream Runner faction, and this passive causes that maintains a full boost gauge by default. This is kinda helpful, so you don't have to care about boosts anymore. But that's it already. I kinda liked from Sambari or from the new state faction the further redeployment more, because boosts are applied pretty fast. And as a passive ability of Dante, we got the Headhunter. That is my second most favorite champion, because it increases the headshot damage. And this is quite a good amount. And together with the shields up, which maxes the plasma shield capacity for 10 seconds and increases it in the time frequently, it is really nice to use, especially because you can fight in that time. That can be a really good engaging hero, jumping in, using his shield, starting to cause some damage, and then slightly retreating while the other guys come in or Sambari comes in, healing him. So at the end of the day, a good combination is what a good team game in the new mode makes you a really good squad, in my opinion. And having someone as an engager jumping in with the shield, further headshot cost, Dante is a really helpful character in my personal opinion. We got there furthermore Shai D, and she also got for sure the Dream Runner passive with the full boost. That together with her own passive Speedster maintains player usual movement speed while using ADS or hip firing, and increases the reload speed for all weapons. Is pretty good, because she can be still pretty fast, and in my personal opinion that is even more helpful than the character effect, the ability from Red, which can only be used to passive when he's not holding a weapon. Yeah, but that is too slow to run away. So Shai D is better, and especially with the ultimate increases the speed for 10 seconds. She can run pretty fast, but could be slightly buffed to be even better. So maybe she might be only B tier, but I've placed her a little bit lower than Dante in the A tier. And last but not least, we got Mariah. However, she is insane at the current status. She has the Mayhem passive ability, which allows her using the jetpack one additional time. And that is already a game changer. Considering you have 2 users, she has already 3. That is definitely helping to either jump fast over to your teammate, helping them to jump fast closer to the enemy and killing them, or just escaping from a fight is kinda insane. The passive ability is not too crazy and might be a weaker one comparing it to the other ones. Increases players' reload speed while using an LMG, and also increases both weapon equip speed and the player's movement speed while equipped. Well, LMG, we don't have a DP in the new mode, but for sure we have the MG5, where this is helpful if you're reloading faster, but I'm still using the AK Alpha for her. So her own passive skill, I don't know, that is nothing, like almost nothing. But the active skill, full throttle, for 3 seconds you can use the jetpack unlimited times. Okay, it has a slight cooldown while tapping it, so you can't really fast spam it. That would be super overpowered. But with that, she is the fastest character right now, as she can use it 3 times. And the ultimate further 3 seconds, you can use it like 5-6 times. I don't know, maybe like 4 additional times. But this causes that you can get easy to high ground where some other guys cannot go. And that is overpowered because it's super hard to get there. Plus the additional shield, it's super hard to nade someone from a high ground position. And that is why I think she is a really good character. And for me, this is what an S tier makes. It's super good comparing to the others, but I don't think that she is too overpowered. I think that is the only character which fits perfect into the new mode at the moment because of this variable movement. And I think the other characters either has to get even more faster if that is their ability, or get any further advantage which is connecting to the fast pace of that new mode. Because if a character feels too slow, he can be overpowered with doing damage. If he feels too slow and the enemy can outmove you, it will be still a weak character comparing to the ones which are super fast. So what are your thoughts on the tier list? I'm not sure if you're agreeing, and since this is the first tier list I've created, there is some space to improve it in the future. As I told you guys, we will definitely look into it, and please write down your ideas and opinions about the current state of the new mode and characters down below in the comment sections. Thank you guys, and see you again pretty soon.